Good afternoon, it's Rachel here, excuse my mess, and I am going to start work on our next page. So let's have a look at my book. Chuck those things over there, put my pins here. Okay, so here's a page, we'll use that as our base, just for our size, or will be my base. There's my tag. I'm still going to do my cluster. I am pre-recording this, as you know, because we're going away. So this is where I'm at. I've got to finish off my tree page. I'm going to do that when we return. But what I wanted to do was just have it there. Have it like while I'm away. I mean, I'm going to finish it. I wanted to have it open so I could see sort of what sort of thing I might like to use, and my brain is telling me it's so our theme is Christmas village or winter village. Mine's probably going to be a little mix of both, and I'm thinking I might use this fabric here that has the little spot on it. Is that the reverse? Yes, that's it. So it's like snow. That's what I thought. And then I can go to town with my village. I think that's what my village is going to be. So I'm going to rip that page. I don't need to have a base page. Actually, I'm going to put my page on top. I don't need a base page because I'm not collaging fabrics on it. So this is going to be my base page with the spot, and I'm going to give that a ripperoo. And now we can just sort of almost start working on composition straight away, but I might just see if I want to. No, I think I'll start working on my composition. Let's put this on top just to get the page more or less the right size. I don't care if my things aren't exact. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's no perfection here. Okay, so this is my page. And I think I can do all colors because I think it'll work well with my tree that has a lot of colors in it. Okay, so excuse me while I just cut the thread off the fabric. I will have to pull apart my basket. It's getting into a big old mess. So let's see. I want to pull out some. Okay, we'll move this aside. We can put this away now. One thing less on our table. I don't need threads either. Put those over there. I need scissors. I don't need this. Close that. That'll be going away with me. And I just need my piece of fabric here. If I were a good girl, I would iron it, but I don't think so. We don't iron very often here. Okay, so we're going to do a Christmas village or winter village. That is not the basket. Okay, let me just got ticking here. Well, we can use a bit of ticking, but what I wanted to do was grab my little. I know I've got a little scrap basket. We've got some greens here. That's not very much green on that one. Here's a green. I could do some, see, for my trees. I'm debating whether or not I might needle turn. I really do need to tidy up but look at the way I treat my fabrics there. I get all squished up, all them out in a mad rush. That could be a lovely house, that one. I think I will, you know what I might do? I can't find my Frickson pen. I know where it is. I know where it is. I put it in my scissor box. Okay, I'm going to actually draw. This is what I'm thinking. I'm going to have a church. So I'm going to draw a little church on here. I'm going to draw them on, and I'm going to fit my fabrics into what I've drawn. So that's my church tower, steeple, do you call it? You know, I forget things in English, and I'll just embroider those bits. There'll be a lot. This one will be quite a lot of work, I think. It's kind of like the door, and then I'm going to have, I won't do my church too big. I've got to fit a lot in it. My book is small, so I can't fit that much in. That's going to be my church, and it's going to have little churchy sort of windows across there, and it's going to have a little cross on the top. I love that. And then I'm going to have I'm going to have a little car here I don't know whether I'll embroider that or I'll do my little car first so I can fit things in. Now I may decide to do other things and cover it up. What's happening, boo?
I'm coming to say hello, but bye-bye.
Hi, bye.
Bye-bye before I leave.
Bye-bye.
I'm waiting for Dad.
Oh God, you're always waiting for your dad. Did he go to the loo?
No.
Oh, so Mr. Ragu quite often heads off to the bathroom. When we say we're going, and he said, "Oh, I'm going to the bathroom."
Yeah,
that's what he does.
He's still working, but I'm waiting for him. I told him that
Oh, and you're a stress head. So Lulu's going out for a
picnic.
Well, it's not really. It's kind of like a afternoon tea picnic in the park kind of thing. Yeah. Afternoon tea picnic. Yeah. We're going to put, instead of putting a tree, we're going to put a present on there because we'll have plenty of trees in our thing. So we're going to have a present on the car. Yeah. All right, Lulu, you have a good time. I'm doing my video. Rightio.
Goodbye.
See ya. That's very Aussie, rightio.
Yep.
That made your dad go cray-cray when he first went to Australia. He's like, he was freaking out thinking it was some important word. She's off. She's gone. She's no longer with us. She's heading out the door. Off to see her friends. So here's a tall house. We're going to do a tall house and we might have 4 windows. Now some of this might get covered up and then I'll have to redraw it. But I just wanted to put my idea down. And then we're going to have one of these doors. A nice tall one. We could even have 3 sets of windows, really. Oh, I can put a little wreath on there. I was going to put a little wreath on there. Window like that, a glass window, and a little wreath there. And we need a chimney, a wonky chimney. So I don't have a lot of space. That's why my houses are going to be a little bit squishy. There's only going to be 3 houses. Can't fit too much. Got to fit some trees in. So we're going to have this house, and it's going to have a roof like this. I don't know. I hope you can see it because my pen is not that dark. And here's going to be a wreath there. 2 little windows. And a door. And if you're short for ideas, feel free to do something similar. It won't bother me. I just looked at different illustrations and then did my thing. What I felt like doing. I'm putting a little fence across there for that one. And then we're going to have some trees. So maybe a triangle tree here. And I might do one with 3 triangles here. I used to put so many needle turn trees. I don't know whether I'm going to needle turn these or not. On my, might have a taller tree like it's a town Christmas tree here. We'll put a little star on it. I can't tell you how many trees I needle turned onto those growth charts. Okay. Now that's a taller tree. That's the town Christmas tree. And I'm not sure here. I'm thinking maybe like some sort of lacy bit, like it's, a bit of snow. I don't know. I've got to work it out. But that's my composition. So then I'm going to start getting, what I would like. First of all, I'm going to see what green fabric. I'm going to chuck all the fabrics on the floor. Do you know what? All the blues and stuff. I want the greens. I want to pull out all the greens. I'm going to do my trees first. Chuck them all on the floor and then I'll pick them up because I need to fold them all. Okay, what greens? I don't have a lot of green. I did have some in these scraps though. I used that one in the last one, so I won't use that again. I could have gone down the felted wool, but I think I'm going to use these. I've got these quilting fabrics here and they were in, oh, look at that. I love that. I'm going bright for my trees. Get all the greens. Oh, here's some more lots. Oh, they're very bright. These were from that block of the month thing that I think my sister gave them to me because she didn't use them. And then I've also got 12. What a mess. I really need to tidy up. I don't think that'll work. I'm still here. I'm just pulling out the bits. So, I mean, they're tiny, my trees. So I'm not really, I don't know why I'm fussing so much. I'm not going to get that much out of them. I'm going to cut this one here. It's not even going to be the same size as my tree in my drawing. It's just a guideline. The drawing's just a guideline. I'm just going to snip that bit off. Let's get the better scissors. I'm going to grab my thing. Oh no, I wanted to keep that white bit. Well, I only get some of it. I'm going to cut my tree out. I'm not doing needle turn. I'm just going to, I did think it. I'm going to cut the snip that off. And there's my first tree. And that will be appliqued on. I was really worrying, how am I going to get this done? But I am. I'm going to get it done. Like, you know, this video done. But here I am doing it. Okay, and then for these ones with little bits, what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to cut 3 little squares. Let's see, I might start from the lighter color to a mid-tone. I'm going to cut them all, maybe very slightly, each one very slightly bigger than the other one, just so my tree grows in size as it goes down. And then I need a slightly darker color, which could be this one. I'll just put, this is how I measure. And this is how, you know, when I do my Sydney pouches, well, I haven't done one for a while, I need to do those. I just would lay them on top like this and cut them out. Okay, so here I need to cut my triangle. I could go like this and then go from an angle from point to point, and there I've got a flat top. You can just come in a bit more. I don't want it to be too, oopsie, wonky, to be too pointy, but that's going to go there. And then, so it is going to be a little bit of a fiddly one. I haven't done anything like this for quite some time. This one actually can just go across because it's underneath. That makes life easier, doesn't it? That one's going to pop under there. It might be too big. I might need to trim that one down. And then this one here, like that. It's too big. And that is going to pop under there. And there we go. And I might need to trim it down just a little bit more. So obviously in my drawing it's a bit smaller. And that is going to be that tree, and I need some pins. This is where quilting pins come in very handy. Okay, that's that tree. And what I would do normally is then stitch those down and then move on to the next thing, really just to get the pins out of the way. I've used those. And then this tree, I do like that. I won't use that. I love this one. I wonder if I should use that one. Or my other option was this one. This one's pretty too. But anyway, I think I'll use this one. So what I might do with this one is I'm going to kind of eyeball it, because I think it's going to be a little bit hard for me just to cut it out as is. I'm just going to draw one on and cut that out, and hopefully more or less it will fit. And I don't have to leave any sort of margin because I'm not needle turning. I'm going to have rough edges. Then I'm going to overcast stitch these all down, and then start working on the details. Put all my scraps over there, and that is, oh, look at that. It's going to go on there. And when you iron it, the friction pen does go away. So that's that tree. Okay, now what's next? Oh, maybe I'll do my little car. Oh, I'm thinking I'd like that on the church roof. Yeah, why not? So this is how I do it. That's going to go on there, and it's slightly bigger than what I need. I'm going to put that a fabric there over that. I need to do my little steeple, and I will do that, the roof. I'm thinking whether I'll do it in the same fabric, or I could use a piece of that. No, maybe the same fabric. It's very easy like this when you're not needle turning. Cut more off. There we go. That's better. So that will go there. And then what fabric do I want to use? That's how I'm going to put my village together. I don't need green, but all of these little scrappy bits of fabric are very good for this. We could go down the clashy road. I feel like doing that roof over there with this. And you can see I'm drawing some things that are a little bit harder, but most things I'm just doing it by eye. I may mess up. There you go, that's going to go on there. Now I'm debating, like I could just do the windows, but I kind of feel like and outline my houses, or I could and just have the roofs and outline them, or I could put bodies on my houses and like maybe just cut. I'm thinking from the fabrics I could cut out the windows and then just outline the house or the church, whatever, or they could all be colourful. I can't decide. I just can't decide. It's just not, it's not decided. I don't know whether I kind of like the car in that one. Let's see. Let's draw the car. I'll draw it slightly bigger than what I need. So that way I can kind of, well, I think I am. That way I can kind of cut inside the lines. So just cut right. I'm going to probably embroider my wheels or cut out some other design. A bit bigger than what I had planned, but that is fine. So I'll pin that in place, and I need to cut out my little windows. And let's see what I have here. Yellow. I might cut my little windows out of this. So I'm going to cut a rounded shape. Won't be the same as that. This is, I mean, I just literally eyeball. I don't care if it's not perfect. Cut that, and then we'll trim them down. See? Look at that. That's going to be all right. Just snip a bit off. And that one will go there, and I need to make it a little bit, I think a little bit narrower. I mean, they're teeny tiny pieces because my book is small. If you've got a big book, you'll be fine. I need to trim this one down quite a bit. There, like that. And trim a bit off the bottom. I'll be so much happier when I've stitched these things down and they're not floating anymore. Look at that. There we go. That wasn't too hard. I'll just trim a bit more off. And of course, I'm not worried about the fraying or anything like that because this is going to be in the book. It's not like it's going to be on the exterior of a bag that I'm using every day or something like that where you would have more wear and tear. It's going to be on the inside of a book that occasionally someone might look at or not. You just don't want to lose your bits once you've cut them out. Okay. Now, I've got to make a decision about my houses. So I do have this lovely fabric that I really like. I really like this fabric. I'd like to put it somewhere. I think I might put it there. So let's cut a rectangle bigger than what we need. Crooked one at that. Oopsie. And let's, so I'm going to trim off, I'm going to trim off both sides because they're crooked, really crooked. So that's that one, and I'll trim here. And then I'll keep that little bit at the bottom. And then about there I need to cut my house shape. So that's going to fit there. Oh, I like it's wonky. I like that. And then I need two. Okay. Then I need two bits for there, and I'm just thinking what colour would I'm using all these. I'm very happy to be using all of these scraps, these little pieces, these little, you know, what is it called? Block of the month pieces that I never used. I think that would be good on there. So look about right, and then here, there, and I'm going to cut across there. Oh my goodness, I might regret this. Oh yes, and then I'm going to cut here and here. Oh, that was easy. I might, I'll probably embroider my little chimneys. Okay, that's that. Oh, I have this lovely stripe. Would that be too wild for my church? I like that. I might do my church in two patterns. So I'm going to do my tower in this pattern. So I'll just cut all the way down and then trim. So this is going to be my tower. And that needs to go over that roof there and under that one. slide it up. I might have that edge. I like that little fraying sort of edge at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so that's that, but I also need a piece for that. Unless I embroider that. I made that longer, but oh well, I'll just see with that. And I do love this. Yes, that one could be that one. Gives me the idea of snow and cold, and because it's got silver, I just need to trim it a bit narrower. So hopefully while I'm away, there will be other families there, so hopefully I get stuff done. But I'm not going to be going and beaching myself, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to be going all day at the beach. I'll come home. Oh, they'll bring me home in an ambulance. If I do that, so I may have time. I may not. That would be a crazy church. Don't know. I think I might embroider that bit around there and do little windows. How about that? Let's do little windows. I might take some fabrics with me, so I can put my little windows on as I go. I'm going to cut 3 little rectangles. This is what I start off with, a square or a rectangle. And then I trim it down until I get it the way I want it. That is a wonky swerve. There we go. That's that one. And it can be a little, oh yes, I like those windows. That's a good size. Okay. That one. Cool. Put my big whopping pin in there. And I think I might embroider my star, or I'll cut it out of felted wool. And that one, there you go, they're more or less. Yes, I think that's a good idea. I'm going to embroider that around, you know, I'll do it in quite thick fabric so you can see. And I think I'll do my window. Can't remember if I drew 2 or 1 window, but I put 1 window there, of course, in the same fabric because it is the church. And then I'll do the door in something else. What will I do the door in? The door could be, so I will take a few little fabrics with me maybe, so I can make, you know, snip the little things if I need to snip them. Do some snipping. I think I might like a navy blue door. I don't think I have any navy blue there. Do I have any navy blue down here? Oh, I do. I just so happen to have, well, it's not navy. Oh no, that's not going to work. That's a Japanese fabric. That's not going to work. Oh, I found these little bits flying around. I don't know who gave me these, where they came from. I never bought anything like that. Someone's given it to me. But they're handy for this sort of thing, so let's see. I might do this one as a door. It would be nice up there. What did I draw under there? Just a door. I don't even know what fabrics these are, where they came from, whose they are. They look like, oh no, I was going to say they look like Moda, but they might not be. But they're useful for this. So I'm going to cut, what kind of door did I draw there? Oh, an arch door. So I'm going to cut a rectangle off here. And do a tall navy blue door for my church. May need to be a little bit narrower than that. And that's going to go there, like so. And that is my door. Yes. So you get the idea. Oh gosh, can you imagine if I haven't been on screen? I am on screen. Okay, I've still got to decide those. I've got to do windows. Windows and to do rectangle windows. Oh, this is a good colour. Yes, I'll do my, or will I do yellow? What yellows do they have? They've got some yellows in here too. That yellow won't be any good because I have to do little pieces. So this stripe, although it could be off-putting the diagonal. There's 2 of each, I think. Only one of those. Well, I think I'll do my 2 little windows with this. One, 2. They're very big windows. I was going to put a wreath on there. They need to be smaller windows. Like that. There. Actually, I don't need to take this one. I think I'll take my other one and focus on that because I'm coming back and I will have time to work on this when I come back. But at least if I've got my composition worked out, and that's what I like to do, background and composition in my first video. And then I'll stitch all of this down before the next video and maybe make a start on a bit of the embroidery because there's a lot. There'll be a lot. I need a little door there. Again, I might use a navy. If I can grab it, this one. I'm going to cut a door from here. That's my little door. And I can adjust, you know, I'll move those up a little bit, but that's my little door. I mean, what you got to wait till you get all the detail on here before sort of seeing what it's really going to look like. And then I just want to get this one. I had four windows, but I just want to sort of not coming to me what color I could. Well, I might use that for the present. Oh, I use that there. Well, I won't use that for the present. Have I used this? I'll use this for the present. Oh, way too big. Even still too big. There we go. That's my little present. That's going to sit on top of the car. Too big. Let's cut it a bit smaller. Okay, that's on top of the car. That's my prezi. I haven't got any wheels either. We need to put wheels. I didn't bother cutting out the shape of the wheels because the wheels, I will just cut circles. I need a contrasting colour that will stand out. Oh, I have some brown here. No, I don't want brown. I need a colour to stand out. Oh, I haven't used that. Maybe red wheels. Can we have red wheels? I need to cut 2 squares. I'm going to do them a similar size. I'm actually going to cut them out together, and I'm just going to pull my fabric around in a circular motion. In theory, you do it without stopping, but I haven't done that. That's when you get knobbly bits. But that's okay. Oh, see, look, it's wonky. That's because I stopped. There we go. There, and that's a bit wonky. I don't like that bit there. There and there are the wheels of the car. It's all miniature. It's a miniature village. It'll all come together, you'll see. Okay. There's going to be a wreath. I've got to keep reminding myself. And we need to, we need to choose windows. Windows and a door for here, and then I think that's it. So I think I've done those. I'm not going to do those fabrics again. I'm not going to do that again. Move those out of the way. That would be right for the window. So I need 4, so I'm going to cut actually I'm going to do little windows. 1, 2, 3. I can't count. These are my, going very crooked. I mean, you'd think I'd go straight with such a miniature thing. Oh my goodness. I keep swerving my scissors. This is what I need, little windows like that. So you don't need big pieces of fabric. Certainly don't. 2. Excuse me. 3. And there we go. Okay, that's that. And then we need a lovely door. I've used that, put those aside. It was a good thing I found these. I don't know where they were. I love that. Very, like, they're more modern than what I normally use, but they are pretty. Could use a pretty floral for the door with the red flower on it. I was going to do a little wreath on it. Just trying to see. Oh, here we go. This is calling me, this one. So start with my rectangle. And some of that will be covered because I am going to put it. Well, I might change my mind and not put a wreath on it. So see how I like it when I get stitching. But that is the big door. So I need to remove this big whopper of a pin, and I need to pin the door. You can see how drawing your bits on helps with the crazy cutting. And I start stitching what's behind to then moving to what's on top. That's how I always do my applique. Well, that I mean that's pretty much the basic rule. I would never stitch these on first and then the back. I'd always do what's behind first and then the top. So there is my composition. Now, I'm not sure. I'm going to keep those little bits. I won't keep all those little bits. I'm not sure what I want to put here. Let me just have a look around for a second. I wanted to go, this is it. This is the mess. I get into such a mess. I want something sort of, oh, I think I'm going to put that there. I'm just going to pretend like it's a little bit of snow. I am going to put that there. I love it. It's like one of my favorite hoardies. I bought this from my lady in Florence, and she had just been to sort of like, inverted commas, a noble sort of home, and they were their family scraps of laces. So I'm very happy to use that. Let me just see what else I've got flying around in here. Probably, you know what else would be good? A little bits and pieces of, not this one, but little bits and pieces of doily or laces to create a little bit of a snowy effect. And if I wanted to, I could do, I might up here do some white French knots or something. I'm going to have that little bit of lace there. I have decided. All kinds of things in here. What's this? That's pretty, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm in such a mess. I might as well just pull it all out and be in a mess. I don't think I want that. Like you could put a little bit of that sort of thing on the edge of your roof. You could trim it, and I might do that. I'll keep that out. Put little, you know, edgings of lace or doilies on the edges of your roof, or one of them, to indicate snow. This is a snowdrift, this lace. That's what I'm telling you now. Even though it doesn't look like it, it's a snowdrift. There we go. That's going there. It is. And oh, I'm having fun after wearing it. Look. Oh, well, she's not in a village. I mean, she is in a village, but you can't see the village. I don't think I had any villages in my images. No, I didn't. That would have been too easy, wouldn't it? If you've got an image of a village, then you might be set. Otherwise, you have to create it yourself. Here we go. These little things. Do I want to put anything anywhere else? No, I don't think so. I think that's it. That's my composition for, gosh, ladies and gents, if there are any gents. 4th page, I think it is. Is that correct? 4th page. We are powering along. I felt like the other ones were much slower, you know, like I did much more on them, but I mean, this is going to be a lot of work. I can tell you that now, because there's all the details. It's going to be a lot of work. So I'm going to have to get crack-a-lacking. Okay, so that is my little Christmassy come winter village. I am sort of combining them a little bit, sort of going with both. Yeah, that's my Christmassy winter village. So I'm very happy with it, and I'm excited to get working on it. And I will try and get those all stitched down as quickly as possible, because I don't like having all the pins everywhere. So that is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to the villages, everyone's villages, because there's so many different ways you can do it, so many possibilities. So honestly, guys, you can really go to town on it. Oh, the other thing I was thinking, just a minute. I used this in the previous one in the center of the thing, but I might stitch bits of this onto my roofs, or on sort of on the ground. I could do that. I'm going to keep that out as well. It's gorgeous. It's just a mix of different things. I got that at my wholesaler. I bought pink and that one, and I love it. I'm very pleased I bought it. So there we go. I'm going to tidy up my mess and get on to my next video, because I got another video to record today. So that, you know, I'm not leaving you guys, you know, alone all next week. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again soon. Bye.